Jump in the water with them and float. Hold their hand and float with them. That's the best place to start. What has been the most surprising insight you've gained through your work with PDA families? These families, our families, who are constantly told that they are not resilient or that their children need to be more resilient, or that they're causing their children's anxiety or that they're enabling their children. It's so insulting. It's so insulting and it's so abusive for anybody to say those things. If I had to highlight who I thought were the most resilient, most resourceful, wellbeing under-resourced, most supportive, wellbeing unsupported, it's PDA families. It's the parents and carers of PDAs. Because while we're trying to find supports for our children, while we're trying to understand our children and learn about our children, we are wading through so much judgment and risk trying to find professionals that will hear us, will listen, will suspend disbelief and judgment and actually help us is so risky, because we can put in years of so much work recovering our children from burnout, helping them find a sense of well-being, and they can spend 5 minutes with the wrong person and it can undo so much of what we've done. And we're so fragile ourselves. I think it's a luxury to be able to sit with the reality of what we're moving through, because I remember in the hardest years doing it completely on my own with no support. It's still pretty much like that now. I remember just getting through the day, getting through it, playing, doing all the things we do, showing up, smiling, doing all the things. And I think it would have been dangerous for me to actually sit with that for a moment and think about how challenging and how isolating and how hard life was. I wouldn't have been able to keep showing up for my children. And if people could understand how much of ourselves and our lives we have to put aside in order to survive and to continue on and to find those resources and those supports, if people could understand the energy that goes into that, the time and effort that goes into that, the betrayal that we face, the friends and the extended family members that we lose, this pathway can rip the foundations out from underneath us. It can be soul-crushing and it can be the most beautiful experience to ever have, because on the other side of that is this whole other world of people that you meet along the way who are on a similar pathway that will support us and the things that we say. We share in the heartache and the celebrations, and you get to cherish the good stuff so much more than you've ever cherished anything. There is nothing more painful than being a parent and seeing your child suffer and not knowing how to help them. And when you figure that out, and when you develop that relationship with them on the other side of everything that you've tried that didn't work because it wasn't right for us or our kids, there are no words to express what that is like. I would want this experience on the other side for every human being, but I would never want every human being to go through what we do to get there. And that's what I would want people to know. All of the people in the world that shake their finger at us or deny us support or say that our children are the way they are because of something we are or aren't doing, all of those people, I know that if one of those people showed up on my doorstep and said, hey, I got this wrong, I'm really suffering, can you help me? I know these families would say, yes, we'll help you. And that's what I want people to know. Many of us didn't grow up in an environment that could have changed or been offered in a way that we offer to our children. That change is amazing. There's been a lot of grief for me over the years in not feeling like I could show up and be the mother I'd always dreamed of being, because I wanted that to be a part of my own healing, because I didn't get that. I wasn't the child that got those parents. And the grief was that my children needed so much of what I don't have to offer that I could never be that mother I really wanted to be. And that's a lie I've been telling myself, because nobody in my life as a child could have shown up the way that I do. And I wish every parent could think like that. I may not show up in the ways I thought I might be showing up or I should be showing up, but I'm showing up and constantly working on myself and constantly being challenged. And I'm happy to do that. And there is so much healing in that. The same parents come asking so many questions all the time, sometimes asking the same question every single time. And I just think, wow, how amazing. I wish my parents had done that. I wish a single adult in my life had done that. And that shows so much commitment and dedication.